Hey guys, Mike here with Jeeps on the Run, and today we're going to talk about the B9A recall that's current on the Jeep 4xEs. If you're here to learn what the fix is, I'm going to save you the time right now. We don't know, but let's talk a little bit about what we think it is, and let's talk about recalls in general. It's be a short video, but let's give you some inside information. If you own a 4xE, or maybe you don't own a 4xE, or maybe you're looking at a 4xE, you see recalls, right? I feel like these are hot on our list because it's a new vehicle, it's electric, or a hybrid. There's conversations, there's negativity, there's positivity, there's politics, and we're all looking at this new technology, right? Recalls are nothing new. Honda just announced a recall last week that X million cars, the seatbelts fail. And then people say, well, seatbelts don't cause fires. Fires only happen in EV vehicles or hybrid vehicles. That's not true. No manufacturer is immune from recalls. How about the airbag recall with GM? It doesn't matter what vehicle you own, it's all susceptible to a recall. So let's talk about the 4xE recall and what we know right now. So FCA came out with a recall notice, they're labeling this the B9A recall. All we know as a consumer is, oh, it's gonna cause a fire, my house is gonna burn down. Out of the #1 best-selling plug-in hybrid vehicle on the road, 1% of these vehicles have the potential for this recall. Keep that in mind. So it's determined in this publication that went out, it's public, that FCA doesn't know the root cause of the recall. So people are entering their VIN into this link saying, well, my VIN isn't in there, I'm good to go. Not so fast, not so fast. Well, I was at Ray Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram yesterday, and we have a tech there, I'm gonna show that clip here in a second, who is deeply involved in hybrid and has been a CDJR tech for well over 30 years. So we looked at their system yesterday, we plugged in my VIN, it didn't show up, but we also looked at the overall scope. And the overall scope shows that 0 vehicles affected, 0 vehicles in the field fixed. So basically it's looking at the bigger range saying nothing's been fixed out there. So that tells us that most of these VINs are likely not loaded as of today, the day this video is aired. So I'm sure that will change in the next couple days going down the road. So let's talk to Colin and let's see what we think the problem might be.
This is the master cutout switch for the battery. This is all battery right here. Inside here is main fuses, and you have to take this plate out and get to that. I'm thinking that there's either something with, before in some of the years they had screw issues, that they used the wrong screws to hold the fuses down.
Yep, I remember that.
And it was causing arcing, so they wanted you to change the fuses and the bolts and possibly a battery. I have a feeling it's something to do with the contactors and something like that that could be causing it, and what they're doing with the software, I have no idea.
So we're here at Ray Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. This is Colin. He's one of the master techs, been at 30 some years and hybrid specific. Working on a 4xE now, but we were talking about the B9A recall. And we looked, there is the recall that's out, but that's pretty much it. Those people are saying that their VIN is not listed and they're safe. Probably not so sure yet, right? It's too new, right?
It's too new, and they haven't had a chance to populate everything, being that it was released. This document was released on Thanksgiving.
So I would follow up with your dealer. Like you actually can look and see all the vehicles that you've sold here and tell me whether mine qualifies for
any of the VINs that have been sold, and any dealer, you know, in all the area, and none of them are there. There's nothing populated in any of the 4xEs yet.
So I would definitely follow up in the next couple weeks maybe and determine
what's going on.
And hopefully it's just a software.
Keep an eye on your charging, and if need be, charge it outside.
So stay tuned. We'll keep you guys posted on the recall. Right, so you heard it from Colin right there himself. The other thing that we should notice is that this recall, they're announcing a remedy for the first quarter of 2024. So that's what FCA is saying that they're expecting the fix to be. The other thing we have to keep in mind is we always think as a consumer, the dealer has all this inside information. And the reality of it is the dealer sometimes knows less than we know, thanks to the internet. You know, we come in, especially Jeep owners, I feel like we're really guilty of this because we're so entrenched to our own brand and it's a lifestyle for us that we know so much about these things and we focus on one vehicle. You're focused on the 4xe hybrid and that's it, right? Have you been to a CDJR dealership? Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and within those brands, they've got hybrid, they've got 392s, they've got Hemis. They've got 4 cylinders, 6 cylinders, now inline turbos. Imagine being a tech for one of these brands and having to know everything that's going on in this FCA lineup. And same for the sales team. You know, you see these people blowing up on Facebook or online. Oh, the sales team didn't know what, my Jeep is called Bikini. They called it green. Cut these guys some slack. We are this much ingrained into the brand, specifically one portion of the brand. They have to know everything. And besides knowing everything, you might only know your 2024 Wrangler. They know back to 1947, they're working on a CJ2A at Ray. They got to know a lot of information. So I guess what I'm getting at is these dealerships often, they get the information about these recalls and TSBs and all this stuff the same day, if not later than we do, or we see it online. FCA will release it to the public the same day the dealer gets it. So don't be mad at your dealer if they don't have all the information for you. I will say Ray Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Fox Lake, those guys stay on top of it, and Colin is one of the probably best techs out there you could have. Check out my other videos on how Colin will treat your vehicle. But again, this hopefully shines a little bit of light on maybe what it is. Keep in mind, be careful charging out there in the meantime. If you're going to charge it, I would charge outside. If you charge it at all, again, I'm not telling you what to do. Follow the safety recalls and do what you feel is best. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.